Hi, I'm Isaac Kumar, and this is my personal leadership assessment speech. Have you ever stopped to think about how much power you really have as a college student? When we hear the word power, we usually think of professors, administrators, or bosses. But in reality, students have their own kind of influence. Today, I'm going to use information I found from two sources to show how I personally use two forms of power, referent and expert power, to communicate effectively with classmates and professors. I'll also explain how learning about leadership theories has helped me set goals to improve my own leadership skills as well. As students, the two main types of power are referent and expert. According to Basis of Social Power by John French Jr. and Bertram Raven, referent power comes from relationships and likability, while expert power comes from knowledge or skills. Both of these influence how I interact with classmates and professors. For example, I build referent power in group projects by acting approachable and supportive, which makes my peers more willing to listen to my ideas and collaborate. I've also used expert power when I studied ahead for a difficult exam and later explained concepts to my classmates during a study session. Because they trusted my knowledge, they valued my input, and that built stronger communication between us. So I may not have legitimate power of a professor. My influence as a student through referent and expert power plays a huge role in how I connect and communicate with others in academic settings. Now, when learning about leadership theories from the Communication for Business and the Professions textbook, they show me that effective leadership isn't about having authority, it's about how you motivate and guide others. The text discusses leadership approaches such as transformational leadership, trait theory, and skills theory. Understanding these help me see how I can strengthen my leadership as a student and in my future career. For instance, I practice transformational leadership by encouraging my classmates during presentations, focusing on building their confidence rather than just finishing the assignment. I also apply skills theory by improving communication and organization skills, like when I coordinated group schedules for a big project, which helped everything run very smoothly. Finally, trait theory. This reminds me that qualities such as confidence and responsibility matter, so I've been working on being more consistent and dependable. By applying these theories, I can continue to grow as a student, leader, and prepare for leadership roles in my future career. In summary, the power I have as a student, referent, and expert helps me influence and communicate effectively with others. And by applying leadership theories, I'm learning how to grow into a more effective leader. Even as students, we carry a substantial amount of influence and leadership. It's just a matter of recognizing it and putting it into practice. Thank you.